Hello my foodie friends, welcome back to my kitchen. This is Loki. Today we're going to be making some Nigerian delicious okra soup. It's easy to make, it's jam-packed with flavor and goodness all in one pot. So let's get started. Without further ado, let's do our ingredients. Here I have 2.5 cups of chopped up okra. They're fresh from the store, but if you don't have fresh, you can use frozen. Just thaw it out, soak it in some water, chop it up, good to go. Here I have my assorted meats. I have oxtails, cow, and goat meat in the pot that's set for 1.5 hours on a low heat to make sure that it was tender and ready for my soup. Here I have a cup of broth that I used to cook my meat, but you can use as much or as little depending on what your need is on the size of the pot. I'm adding about 10 shrimp that was previously washed and deveined. Any type of seafood or fish you can put in yours. This just gives extra flavor, and we love seafood in our house, that's why we're adding that. Here are my spices for the soup. We have 1.5 tablespoons of crayfish. I'll taste it to see if I'm going to add more. Salt to taste. Black pepper, I add cilantro and some thyme. About 1 teaspoon each to 1 tablespoon depending on your taste. It's totally customizable for you and your liking. Here I have 16 ounces of beautiful baby spinach ready to go. Spinach looks like a lot, but it cooks down fast, so depending on how it goes, I might add some more, but for now this is good. Here are my vegetables that I used for my stock, and I'm also going to use a small onion, a red one, and about 1/4 of a white Spanish onion, and we cannot forget the Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm going to use about half for some heat. Let me chop those up. Finally, I have my palm oil. I'm going to put this on a medium heat and we will get started with our cooking. I have 6 hungry people to feed. No time to waste. In my big soup pot here, I'm going to add a thin layer of palm oil. Just enough to go around. I don't like my soups too oily. It's been about 1 minute and this palm oil, the aroma is all over my kitchen. I'm going to take my chopped up onions, and once you hear the sizzle, that means you're ready to go. I'm going to put my onions in here and let them saute for about 2 minutes. And while that's happening, I take about a handful of the okra with a little bit of the juices, the stock juice, and half of my Scotch bonnet pepper, and give it a rough chop. Please be careful when handling the Scotch bonnet peppers. They are spicy and it's already getting into my skin. So if you can, wear gloves and do not touch your eyes. You will be sorry. This is already smelling amazing, so I'm going to put in my chopped okra and give it a fry. Give it a good mix in there. You don't have to actually chop it up, but I like it this way, so now I'm going to add in my chopped okra. This is on a medium heat and I'm going to let it fry for about 5 good minutes. Cover my pot. If you're looking for a healthier option, you can actually use the oil from the stew that you make. It is healthier. It's not going to taste exactly the same, but that's your option. All right. So we're going to keep sitting here for another 2 minutes. Amazing. It smells so good. Do you hear that? Oh, if you could only smell it. Oh my gosh. If your flame is too high, this is going to burn, so make sure you keep checking on it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Now I'm going to add my stock. The amount of stock that you add is going to determine how thick or how light this soup is going to be. We are also going to add spinach, and remember that spinach lets off its own water. So we'll let this sit for 5 minutes on a medium heat, covered. Time to add our spices. Crayfish, salt, cilantro, pepper, and thyme. Give it a good mix. After 2 minutes, we're going to add our meat, one by one, carefully, so that it doesn't pop up and burn you with the oil. It's starting to come together nicely at this point. If you have fish that's flaky, don't add it yet, and don't add anything that's going to break apart just yet, because we still have some cooking to do. I'm going to let this simmer for 10 minutes covered on a medium heat. Stir if you have to within 5 minutes. Make sure it's not burning. Now we'll add our spinach to the pot. Give it a good mix so everything is incorporated. Cover and let sit for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, we're going to add our shrimp. And if you have any fish, you would add it at this point too. And it only takes between 2 and 3 minutes for that to cook. And then you add your salt to taste. So check your soup right now for your salt and other seasonings if you need to add anything else. 2 more minutes and this delicious pot will be ready to be eaten. I can't wait. Check to make sure that your shrimp are cooked. How are they cooked? They're pink. That's how they let you know they're ready. The last thing for me to do is to plate it up and show you the final product. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our okra soup with assorted meats and seafood. Come over and have some lunch with me if you will. I'm serving it on the side of some pounded yam. This is amazing. And I can't wait to feed my family. If you tell your friends, you're not going to have any left for yourself. So come and get it before it's gone. Oh my God, yum. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want me to make something else, tell me and I'll make it for you and show you a quick and easy way to make Nigerian okra soup. Share the love. Thanks. Let me go get some paper towels to wipe my face. Thanks. Share the love. Bye.